Good afternoon. My name is Matt Randolph, and I'm a sergeant with the San Diego Police Department. I want to address a couple issues this afternoon, but please know that I'm not speaking for the San Diego Police Department. However, I am speaking on behalf of hundreds of officers within our department who would like to exercise their free will regarding these mandates. Normally, we as officers would never address the public in this manner, in fear of discipline or retaliation. However, this crisis is far too important not to discuss. We have hundreds of officers and their families who are struggling mightily with this issue, wondering if their mom or dad, husband or wife will lose their jobs come December 1st. We are also gravely concerned for the security of the citizens of San Diego if we were to lose these cops. Here's a few statistics I want to point out. San Diego is the 8th largest city in the nation. Our police department currently employs 1,840 sworn officers, 608 of which are on the streets in patrol. With those numbers, we are still extremely understaffed. In the past year, as you guys know, San Diego has seen a spike in violent crime and homelessness, and our department has struggled with long wait times of radio calls for police service. Now, this is not because of a lack of effort from our department. The San Diego PD has always been a top-tier organization, and I can tell you from experience that our department has some of the best officers and dispatchers in the entire nation. Our real issues have always been understaffing. Now, we currently have hundreds of officers who choose not to be vaccinated. I have personally spoken to a large number of these officers, and I can confirm with certainty that at a minimum of 500 of these cops will either choose to resign or be fired if this mandate goes through. These cops are not anti-vax, but rather anti-unconstitutional mandate. If we lost these cops, that would equate to over a fourth of the department that would be gone by the end of this year. Think about the impact that would have on public safety for this great city. Now, this is not about whether the vaccine is a good thing or not. This is about freedom of choice. And now it's about public safety for this city. This issue has sadly divided Americans, and there is constant division being pushed upon us. We can't let that happen anymore. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, red or brown, Democrat or Republican, and now vaccinated or unvaccinated. This is all nonsense and garbage. We need to push aside the division and begin to unite as one. We need to take care of each other, treat each other as equals, and stand together for our God-given freedoms. What makes America great is that we are one nation under God and a free society. The majority of Americans cherish their God-given freedoms. Unfortunately, only a small number of Americans are actually willing to stand up and fight for these freedoms. With that said, those of you who are here and in this fight by using your voice, don't get discouraged, because God doesn't need a majority. He only needs a few that are willing to give them all. So my message to all San Diegans, this is your city, and you have all the power to make positive changes. The choice has always been yours for what kind of city you want to live in. These officers here want to stay with this great police department and continue to protect and serve you, but they can only do so with your help. So I ask you please to rise up, continue to use your voice, and stand with these officers in the fight against these unconstitutional mandates. And my message to my fellow officers that are in this fight, do not give up. Stop living in fear regardless of consequences. You only get one shot at this life. See this all the way through and put your faith and trust in God. You cannot serve both God and mammon, and your will is being tested right now. Your decision here to either stand strong with courage or bow down to the pressure will define who you are for the rest of your lives. So stay in the truth and righteousness, be courageous, and always remember your oath to protect the Constitution of the United States of America. Thank you.